So today's workout's going to be more of a cardiac output day. So we're going to try and stay moving for about 20 straight minutes. If you have a piece of cardio equipment at home or a couple pieces, you can alternate between. If you're going to do body weight, we're going to go through 10 exercises for a minute each. I'm going to go through that 2 times. We're going to mix in some core, mix in some full body movements for everybody. All right, you ready, Kara?
I'm ready.
All right, so let's get started with the warm-up. We're going to start with quarter squats. All right, go ahead, Kara. Quarter squats. Good. Bring the arms up in front when we squat. Great. We're going to go 20 reps. So warm-up today is going to be a 1x20. And then today's workout is going to be cardiac output day. If you have cardio equipment or a jump rope or anything, you can go ahead and use that for most of what we're doing today. You can alternate between 1 or 2 exercises. If you're going to follow along with us, we're going to do a body weight workout. We're going to go 10 exercises, a minute each for 2 rounds. All right, once we're done, we're going to go heel raise.
Single leg?
Nope. Always double unless we call for single. All right, so Kara's going to count it down, and then we're going to go into toe raise for 20.
10. 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, where you at, Kara?
9,
There we go.
10, 13, 14,
Hopefully everyone's feeling good today.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Awesome, let's go Spider-Man. This time we're going to go 20 total. We're going to go 10 aside. All right, make sure to drop the hips a little bit to feel a stretch. Anyone sore that's been following along all week, or everyone feeling really good? This is easy stuff. What do you think? Good. We're gonna go lateral lunge with a reach. So lateral lunge, feet together,
Oh, sorry.
step, hinge. Yep. Awesome. Good. This one we're gonna go 10 to the left, and then we'll go 10 to the right. Good, other side. So let's get a good stretch here. Make sure we're hinging through the hips. So we should feel the hamstring. And we're also warming up the adductors.
6, 7, 9, 10.
Great, you're gonna give me 20 full squats now. So earlier we did quarter squats. Now we're gonna get nice deep squats. We're going 20 reps here. Good. Once we're done at 20, we're going to go into scap push-ups. So we're going to be in a high plank. All right, shoulder blades come together, and then we push away. Arms stay straight the whole time. If that's too much, you can take it down to the knees, and you can do your scap push-ups from your knees. We have 20 here. All right, 20 reps. All right, so the key here is to keep those arms straight and having all the movement happen through the shoulder blades.
6 more.
Good. Once we finish here, we're going to be on our back. And we're going to go hip lifts. So we're going to go a cook hip lift. So that means we're going to take the right knee into our chest. And then we're just going to hold it in place. And we're going to push through the other heel. Bring the hips up. We won't go very high. We're going up and down for 10 reps. And then we'll switch legs for 10. That's it. Once we finish 10, switch legs right away. Yep. Bring the knee to the chest and hold. So you don't want to be hugging the knee to the chest as tight as you can. Just bring the knee up and wherever it stops, we just hold it in place there. Try not to rock. Just pull it in and then hold. Great. On our stomach now, once we finish our 10, I'm going to go arm haulers for 20. So nice and flat. Yep. Don't go too fast. Think 1 second up, 1 second down. 20 reps here. Halfway there. Couple left. Good job. Let's grab a drink. Let's grab a quick drink. And then we're going to get ready for our conditioning part. All right. So today's conditioning workout is going to be geared around a cardiac output. So pretty much cardiac output is just straight running, straight bike riding. What we like to do is break it up into little segments. So typically we'll do 4 or 5 minutes on each machine and move around. So what's going to happen today is, because a lot of people don't have machines at home, we're going to do body weight exercises. And we're going to go for a minute each exercise for 10 exercises. And we're going to go for 2 rounds for about 20 minutes. All right, we're going to mix in some upper body conditioning stuff, a few core exercises, but enough to keep that heart rate up. All right, if you're going to use cardio equipment, our heart rate's going to be between 120 and 150. All right. So if this is new to you, you might want to keep that heart rate lower between the 120, 130 mark. If you're pretty conditioned and this is not new to you, you're experienced, you're going to want to be up in the 140 to 150 range. Unless you're feeling beat up and you want this to be a recovery day, then let's keep that heart rate nice and low. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to do jump rope if you have it. If not, we're just going to do a pogo hop or a skip in place. Right. Okay, hold on 1 second. Carrie, you want your jump rope?
Sure.
And if jumping's not for you, you can just march in place. Once Carrie gets this jump rope squared away, we're going to start. All right, so jump rope, pogo hops, or if you're on a bike or something at home, you can just go ahead and ride. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Begin. So if you're wearing a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, a polar heart rate monitor, all right, this is where this comes into play, all right? We can check. You can set it so it'll alert you if you're out of your range. All right, we want to stay in that range. So that means you're going to have to learn to adjust your intensity. You're going to have to learn to adjust your speed. Oh, Carrie's just going to jump. I like it.
So I'm at 150. I have to slow down.
Right, at 150. So slow it down. Good. We got 20 seconds left here. And when we finish in 15, we're going to move to a walkout. So just follow along with Carrie. This is a little bit of upper body, a little bit of legs, a little bit of core work. All right, but we're going to have a good up and down, which get that heart rate going. 3, 2, and switch to the walkout. Good. So Carrie, when you do your walkout, that's an inchworm. I want you to squat to the ground.
Oh, sorry.
Squat, walk. Bring it back into a deep squat, stand up. Awesome, there we go. So we're not slamming ourselves to the ground, right? We're under control here. Walking out to that high plank. Don't let the hips drop too low. Give me a couple sideways, Care. Keep going, we're halfway there. Right. So again, checking your heart rate. How do you feel? Do you need to do more reps? Do you need to do less reps? You find your pace.
146.
146. All right. So we got 15 seconds left. And then we're going to go to a split jack. So that's a jumping jack where we're going front to back with the feet. 3, 2, and split jacks. So we pause in the middle. And then we switch. If the coordination is just not there for you, go to a regular jumping jack, but we are going to do those later. You could just go to a step back. Show me a step back here. Perfect. All right, you got to be your own coach a little bit here, right? You got to know how you're feeling, check that heart rate. If you don't have a heart rate monitor, you'll feel that transition, right? You should be able to hold a conversation right now. So if you feel like you can't breathe, you need to slow down. This is going to be a long 20 minutes if you can't breathe already. We have 15 seconds left. And then we're going to go to a high plank. 10 seconds. And we're going to do around the worlds. We've done these before with a sand bell. This is a different variation, all right? And time. So high plank. You're going to raise up one arm. Put it back down, raise up one leg.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so we want to go in a circle, right? So arm, arm, leg, leg. Doesn't matter if you go what order, right? We're just making our way around the body, lifting up each. If one of them is way too much for you, that's fine. Just stick with the hands or stick with the feet. Feet are going to need to be nice and wide for balance. If your heart rate is skyrocketing, you just stay in a high plank position. If you need a break, you take a break. We have 15 seconds left here. And we're going to go do a side-to-side skip. If that's too much, you're just going to skip in place. And not a jump rope, all right? 5 seconds. Ready? And go. Skip in place, side to side. Yep, get the arms moving.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. A little side to side. Again, if that side to side seems like a lot, just go straight up and down. You could always march here if you need to.
Brain.
You getting tired?
Yes.
Yes.
It's good.
30 seconds. She's losing it. She's losing the rhythm. I got to stop talking to her.
148.
We got 20 seconds left here. All right.
Not a lot of effort. That's the thing.
It's not a lot of effort to get that
You have
heart
to
rate up.
slow
That's right.
yourself
You got to
down.
control yourself. That's right. So we got
160.
10 seconds. Yeah, 160. Too much, right?
Because I'm talking.
Yeah. 5 seconds, and we're going to go to a regular jumping jack. And go. So if jumping jacks are too much, or you're finding that heart rate get way too high, Carrie, go to a march with an arm circle. Arm circle for me. Right. Right, that's an option. Or you can do the arms up and down with a march. Good.
Recovery built in your workout.
Or you can go right into your jumping jacks, right? So this is us learning to control our own body, knowing our body, knowing what we can do, what we can't do, how much effort we can put out, all right? That's 35 seconds. We got 20 seconds left now. So once we finish this, we're gonna go into a side shuffle, all right? So if you don't have much room, that's okay. We'll just go side to side, 2 to 3 steps each way. 3 seconds, and go. So touching the ground is gonna make this harder. So you can, right? You can absolutely touch the ground, but if you feel like it's getting too much, you stay higher. So the more level changes we have, the tougher an exercise is going to be. Yeah. So you don't have to always check your heart rate. As you get more comfortable with this, you'll start to feel that transition, almost like a car where it changes gears. You'll start to feel that in yourself. All right, this is where this is important. It teaches you to know what your body's doing and how that feels. We got 20 seconds left here. We got 10 seconds. I'm going to go down to our hands and our feet. We're going to be in a bear crawl position. And we're going to do a bear crawl march. And time. Yeah, so we're bear crawl. Knees are an inch off the ground. Marching the feet. If you want to add the hands in, you can. Yeah, so alternating. Or you can do like around the worlds like we did with the low planks. So there's 3 options there for you to find which one works best for you. And your option just might be hold the plank or hold the bear crawl, sorry. You might not move at all to keep that heart rate where it needs to be. All right, that's 35 seconds. We still got 25 seconds left here. What's that?
Glutes.
Your glutes are on fire? Hold. All right, just hold. Take a transition to just hands maybe. All right, we got 12 seconds left. So when we stand up here in 5 seconds, we're just gonna jog in place. Ready? And time. Yep, so she's not doing high knees, she's just jogging in place. If you got a lawn and you wanna jog around and you can still hear me, go for it. All right, we're just jogging in place. If your heart rate's getting way too low doing this, you can pick those knees up higher.
160.
So you gotta slow way down, right?
Mine skyrockets when I get prone.
Right, that's what I was talking about earlier when changing direction, changing levels, sorry, right? Changing levels, changing directions gets that heart rate way up. 25 seconds left here. So next we're gonna go into a squat thrust. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do the opposite of a walkout. Hands are gonna go to the ground in a good squat. We're gonna jump those feet back, jump the feet in, stand up. If that's too much, you're gonna step your feet, okay? 5 seconds, 3, 2, and go. So good squat, hands down, jump back, jump in, stand up. Step for me, Carrie. Step, 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 up. That is perfectly acceptable, okay? This is not a burpee, people. Please do not do burpees right now. Do not slam yourself to the ground. Do not slam your hands to the ground. We are squatting, setting it down under control, jumping back under control, bringing it in, standing up. That is 30 seconds. And she switched. That is great. It does not take as much work as you think it does to stay in that cardiac output zone. 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds and we're halfway there for the day. That's 10 minutes. We're doing 20 minutes. So we have a whole nother round of this. 3, 2, and time. Jump rope or pogo hops. If you're looking at your phone or your iPad right now and you're like, there's no chance I'm doing this right now, that's okay. Take a minute, grab some water, okay? Let that heart rate come down. So again, this shouldn't be that hard in the sense that you can't continue, all right? You should be able to hold a conversation. So if you're not able to do those things, slow down a little bit. If this has all been super easy for you, great, you got 10 minutes to pick that pace up a little bit. 25 seconds. We have 15 seconds, and we're taking it to walkouts.
Double unders.
Oh, we're doing double unders now. 10 seconds.
It's not hard enough.
5 seconds. Good. Transition to those walkouts. Good, make sure we get a good squat. Walk forward to that high plank. Walk back. You can pause as long as you need to between reps at the top. If you feel like you're dying right now, the heart rate's way too high, that's okay. Do 2 or 3 reps in this minute. We have 20 seconds left. 15 to go before we switch. 10. 5 seconds. I'm going to transition to our split jacks. And go. So there you go. Feet together. 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. If this is too much with the jump, you're just going to step it. Step back. There you go. Awesome. Good. So if you haven't realized, the core exercises are built right in, right? The walkouts, the squat thrust, the bear crawls, the around the world planks, all right? If we're doing those right, we should be feeling that core engage. We have 20 seconds left, and we are taking to our high plank around the worlds.
So my fitness.
15 seconds.
This is why I'm here. To get fit.
No, you are fit, right? It's just we need to learn to control what cardiac output is. A lot of people push too hard and wonder why their cardio is not good. And time. Okay, high plank around the worlds. Your cardio is fine, but if you go very hard, you can only hold that for so long, right? You have to stay under anaerobic threshold. That's it. Find your pace. That's halfway there. Halfway there on this minute. If you're finding this really hard, every time you set an arm or leg down, hold for the count of 2. 20 seconds. You feeling your core, Carrie?
Oh my gosh.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. 12 seconds.
Am I
5 seconds.
dealt?
And then we got side to side skips. Time. Yeah, think about it for a second. Yeah. Yeah. That skips a little fast. I bet that heart rate's getting up there.
If I slow down, I lose it.
That's the only rhythm you have. That's the only speed. Halfway there, 30 seconds. Remember, we can always just march sideways if we need to with a good lateral step. There it is. 20 seconds left.
So real, folks.
20 seconds. 15. How you feeling?
Great.
Awesome. So once we're done here, we're going to the jumping jacks. 3, 2, and jumping jack. We're moving. All right, anyone that's just jumping on, okay, cardiac output day. A little bit of conditioning, a little bit of core. A nice 1x20 warm up. All right, so if you have a heart rate monitor, the goal today is between a 120 and 150 heart range, depending on if it's a recovery day and your level of fitness. All right.
This is the level I like to work at.
Right. Halfway there. All right.
44.
All right. So Carrie's making up her own modification for this. That is fine. We could also just do a march with the arms up, right? Since it's jumping jacks. That's fine. As long as you're moving, that's all that matters today. All right. As long as that heart rate is where it needs to be, that's all we care about. 3, 2, side shuffle. Yeah, the lower we get, the harder this is. So if you touch that ground with the hand, that heart rate's gonna get up there. If we just side shuffle and we don't get as low, the heart rate won't get as high. We're almost done for the day. So after our side shuffle, we have 3 minutes left. So we're at 3.5 because we have 30 seconds left for this. That's it. Find your pace. 15 seconds to go. We got 5 seconds, then we're going to our bear crawl march. And time. So last time this one got Carrie's heart rate through the roof. Remember, we don't want the heart rate that high. So you might have to take longer in between. So you're marching just the feet, or you're marching opposite hand and foot. Show me a couple of those, Care. Yep. And then show me the full around the world. Hand, hand. Yeah, one foot, other foot.
That's the one.
That's the one that got her heart rate through the roof, right?
You clamp down.
So we want to make sure we're breathing. Find the one that you can control. We're halfway there. If you need to take a good break and just hold the bear crawl, that's fine. If you need to put the knees down and stand up, that's fine. All right, control that heart rate. 15 seconds.
My core is screaming.
Yeah, core should be screaming, right? This is another big core exercise. So once we're done here in 5 seconds, we're going to take it up to our jog in place. 3, 2, and jog in place. All right, this is a great one for you to control that heart rate again. All right. You can fall back into a good heart rate. If that heart rate got out of control on those bear crawls, let it come down here. All right, nice small march. You can even just go marching in place if you need to, right? That's always a default. That's always something we can do. And if your cardio is amazing and you're looking at Carrie and saying that looks easy, you could always do high knees. All right, you always do jogging high knees if you needed to. Jogging high knees to get, yeah. Go back to your jog, Care. Go back to your jog. Thanks for showing. 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and then we have last exercise for the day. We have our squat thrust. So remember, we want to be under control when we do these. 3, 2, and go. Squat thrust. Hands to the ground. Feet go back. Feet come in. We stand up. Good. Always under control. Never slam ourselves down. Protect those wrists, elbows, shoulders, our hips. All right. If this is too much, you can always just step. So it can be down, step one back, and then step them in. Perfect. All right, last 30. 25 to go. $20 seconds. How you feeling, Carrie?
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. Last 10. 3, 2, and time. Awesome job today, everybody. Leave a comment. Let us know how it was, what you think. Too much, not enough, just right. Thanks for joining us. Perfect.